Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Shadow Gambit, where today we have an awful lot on our plate, but I'm hoping that we're going to end the episode by waking up a new crew member. So let's see here. We have a little bit more crew tail yet to go.
Better old than sorry.
With John Marley. It was I've already forgotten his name. This bodes very well for the lot of us. Where's Toya at? Toya. Why did I even ask? Where else would Toya be? Just teleporting around his kitchen.
Toya, what's, cooking?
I'm currently boiling ghost wheats with a hint of rotten lemongrass.
Aha! It does smell the part.
Hmm.
In a good way, of course.
How can I help you, John?
I need starfish intestines and turtle eggs.
That horrible recipe again. You know I have several ideas on how to refine it.
Ah, Toya, it's supposed to be ghastly, not gourmet.
All right. I have a starfish here, but it is my last one. I cannot part with it. My turtle eggs are already missing. I presumed you'd already taken some for your leisure.
You know, I never take one without asking.
No, you usually ask. I say no, we play cards, you lose, and then you take them anyway.
As I said, I never take without asking.
Look, go talk to Estelle. She guards the Marley's turtle pasture. See if you can get past her and get some eggs.
Ah, you're a good lad, Toya Raviga. I'll go see Estelle right away.
We have a turtle pasture? Also, turtle pastures are is that a thing you do for raising turtles? I guess I don't know anything about about the ecology of a turtle. But I'm sure this monkey does. Why wouldn't she?
Estelle, you bearded squirrel. Toya said there was a turtle pasture somewhere in the Marley. Ah, great. I gotta go there, you know. What? I can't give you Sir Reginald as a deposit. You're mad. He's my fish companion, not my pirate pass. Oh, don't you go being a hero now, Reg. Pah! We'll find another way. Don't you wait.
What is the meaning of deposit in this?
Come on, Reg. Let's just try poking around in the below a bit ourselves. At some point, we ought to find what we're looking for.
Yeah, sure. That makes total
Coming,
sense.
Sir Reginald. Affirmative.
It's not like literally infinite down there, right?
Someone's got to wash my eyes out after seeing that. Yuck! The depths have released. Just that's not yet possible. The depths. Oh, nah, it's not here. Although these rusty nails look mighty useful. Right, I'm coming, Sir Reginald.
Where is the other? Okay, up there.
Back on top.
So I guess it's like spots in the below are linked to spots in the what I guess we would call above on a like a more or less, spatially one-to-one basis, I suppose. That's interesting. Not the way I would expect it to work.
That's our little turtle pasture. They seem to like it here.
That is adorable.
Turtles always have it better than you do.
Okay, we're just gonna help ourselves. They're not gonna mind this? Also, how many do we need?
Pure dead brilliant.
Seems like the recipe must involve an awful lot.
14, 15, 16, great! That's all I needed. Thanks a lot, folks.
And also it sort of loops, so the above is below the below. We're learning so much about the cosmology of this place.
Perfect. That's the turtle eggs done. I'm certain the Marley will be elated to hear about our progress, Sir Reginald. Ah, that's bone drenching. Oi, Marley, It's original than me looking to check in. How's the rot holding up?
It's just a dirty spot.
Ha! I disagree to agree. Fortunately, I found a turtle pasture below deck, so it won't take long anymore.
Yes, very fortunate.
Now, there's just a starfish missing. I just got to see if Toya is willing to play me for it.
I'm happy to hear that there's no chance of you receiving the final ingredient then.
Ha! Don't you wait, Marley. Sir Reginald and I may have some tricks up our sleeve.
It's probably unwise to tell me that you're planning to cheat.
Cheat? Nah, of course not. Well, we gotta get going now. Come, Sir Reginald. There's some preparing we have to do.
It does seem like Sir Reginald would be incredibly useful, just having him sort of pop up behind the opponent and signal to you what is in their hand. I'm assuming I'm going to have to do this part as Aphia.
Something feels wrong. Can't you sense it?
Tell me how I can help.
Someone's watching me, probing my mind like needles in my soul. It's in the captain's quarters. Go, Navigator.
No second thoughts, eh?
You would think she'd be able to at least, like, see the things that are happening on board her.
Yes, the presence is coming from here. There's only one explanation then.
I see you've caught on at last, abomination.
Ignatia, blast it, she's still in there.
Navigator, wait.
How easy you've made it to spy. Now I think it's time to end this charade. Unleash!
Oh, it's as I thought. Only a weak slither of Ignatius' soul resides in there.
It's still Ignatia. I say we throw her overboard.
I have cut off her feeble attempts to probe my mind. She poses no threat to us.
Yes, it seems I am confined. Very well, ship. What plans do you have for me now?
Oh, what I wouldn't like to do. Years of grief and anguish, repaid 1,000-fold. But I will not stoop to your level. I will probe your mind for answers, and then remove your stench from my captain's remains.
You're welcome to try, abomination. My walls are thick, and my reserves endless.
Don't worry. If the Marley ever gets tired of you, I'll happily chuck you overboard.
Okay, well that seems kind of dangerous, but...
Banana tree on its head.
Oh, yeah? I thought I imagined that.
Huh. Anyway, let's go get a black pearl, shall we?
Set a course, Navigator.
Is there one on the reef? There is not. Oh, wait, that's... that's a black pearl. I looked at that and I was like, more soul energy. That's not how that works. You know, let's just go ahead and wrap this place up. On top of the falling lighthouse. I mean, we have been up there already. Toya knows the way. So I guess we probably ought to bring him, right? As for who else, I don't really have a plan.
Here, at Calamity Reef, a black pearl rests upon the highest point.
You mean the falling lighthouse?
Aye. The zealots are swarming it like ants, but its powers deny them entrance.
And we could get in?
We might have a better chance than them. Still, I don't know the kind of forces at work here.
I say we knock at the door and see for ourselves.
Very well. Choose our landing, Navigator.
So... trying really hard to remember where we have started and where we haven't. I mean, this seems like a pretty obvious entrance, right? It's fine. If we don't get all the coins, it's fine. So Toya knows what's up.
Never.
Who else is coming? I don't know. Who's going to be valuable? We don't exactly know what we're up against. So Toya's got a lure. Luring is incredibly useful. You know, honestly, I think these two work really well together. And then, do we want to bring Gale? Do we just... I kind of want to separate Gale and Toya, just so that we don't run into a situation like we had last time where we have nobody with a lure. So let's also bring... Yeah, we'll bring Afia. Afia is awfully useful. But if we're bringing Afia and Toya, yeah, it's got to be 1, 2, 3, right? Maybe I should just start hitting the random button. Actually, that might be a good way to go. Just random on everything until we have a mission where a particular group of people would get us the next token. Okay, so where we're at right now, we're just trying to get to there. However, get to there actually means approaching from
waltz through the door.
this side or this
I will
side.
continue my examination.
So probably here is where we're actually headed. So just go left and stay low. Yeah, there's some ship carcass here that prevents the people on the ridge from seeing us. This should be doable. We just have to not actually... We have to be careful not to set off an alarm, because there are a lot of hostiles in the nearby. Okay, we know this area a little bit. This is the back of the ship near where we put the little thing in the water. Okay, so it might be a good idea to try to... We don't have to worry about this acolyte, but taking this guy out of commission might be a good idea as well for starting to approach.
I'm here.
I do wish that people would start in crouch mode.
Let's see what's out there.
I'm going in. A single strike.
Alright, I think we can just drop this dude, throw him in the water. Okay. A fine start.
The Marley remembers.
What's in it for me?
The crow flies.
A feast for my blade.
Actually, you know what?
Wakatta.
Let's swim around. I am going to pick off this dude and then the patroller real fast.
All in one motion. In a moment.
All right.
The expect raise with your legs. It will be done.
Can I just throw my... No, I can't. Just toss it up there. Alright, that's fine.
The crystal only carried the soul energy, so
The dish takes shape.
in the pit
So I
of
think
fire.
we want... We want to, like, climb up behind this guy.
Enemy captured.
You don't see up here, do you? Oh, you do, actually.
Do I see blood?
Shoot. I was a little faster than I meant it to be.
Do I smell burning?
The cursed are upon us.
What do we have here?
Just get in the water.
It's the maiden's
A refined decision.
Alright, that guy dead is all we really needed. We're fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so, and none of the enemies that we're actually concerned about are alerted.
fire will guide me to you.
I do kind of want to wait until they're done running around erratically.
I can smell your rotting flesh.
Alright, you never see down past the seawall.
The design
This one might sometimes have vision down the stairs. Although obviously, like, mostly what I'm worried about for that commissarius is the commissarius being able to see this acolyte when we try to take him out. So hold on a second. Let me get a look at what his cone looks like as he walks this part of his patrol path. Yeah, if we set off an alarm up there, we could potentially even pull that prognosticar. So he gets vision of a little bit of the area down here. He doesn't actually ever see the acolyte, which is interesting. Okay, I guess that's enough information. Let's try to figure it out.
For the Marley's hole. Good taste.
Is this going to provide... Yeah, that should provide real cover. There's no bushes until we're past this dude. So, like, the first question is... How do we handle you? This is probably an Aphia thing, although honestly...
Opportunity calls.
It might be a crossbow bolt thing.
I like it all.
My sight reaches far.
At your service.
So if we're going to do it that way, then it makes a fair amount of noise.
Still same.
It shouldn't alert anybody up top. But we will have to deal with your vision. Honestly, she could maybe handle that too. Although I suppose there's no reason for it not to be Aphia doing it.
Never look back.
Actually, maybe it's even Toya. Because it looks like we can actually just run up pretty close.
A worthy memory. I follow the plan. I cannot lose.
Alright, you do this. Shit. Actually, let's cancel that order. Just get to the,
There shouldn't be footprints here.
Okay.
Some spice.
Amidst the who wanders off their own.
This got a little tricky.
Prepare for death.
Nobody can see down. There's nobody looking this way from up there. Okay, I think we're changing up the plan a little bit here. So the plan's going to be something like Toya's going to pop out of the bush and grab somebody, but we need Aphia up here as quickly as possible.
I'll be there soon.
Me done. Hone my sense.
Okay, here we go.
Blink.
And you just shoot that guy.
It's done. My verdict is final.
A heavy
My
custom.
soul is razor.
Our objective is clear.
To each what they deserve. Once more unto the breach.
All right, that got a little messy. Things didn't quite work out the way I intended, but in the end, it's okay.
Balanced.
Should probably make sure I have this body hidden as well. Okay, so yeah, sometimes when you give orders involving carrying a body in the standing state, the person goes into standing mode and stays there, and sometimes they revert to crouching mode after they're done, and I have no idea how to tell which behavior to expect. Alright, so there's a commissarius walking here. I'm assuming this guy turns around and then is able to see these two. Yes, okay. We have an acolyte up on the ridge, or an acolyte up on the ramp, rather. A commissarius up on the ramp who cannot see this far down, but can see the acolyte. I wonder, if we took this commissarius, would it be easier to sneak through? Teresa can't swim, right? Yeah, shoot. Because Aphia can't swim, but Aphia can probably blink up onto the bridge. Teresa needs a really solid path. So maybe our plan for the approach ends up being up here. This will get us through an entryway anyway. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to like that. Alright. That being the case, let's run Toya back over here.
Very traditional.
I'm going to see about whistling this guy. This might not work.
Move with speed.
Who disturbs my sacred
I wanted to make sure I got back into the bush in time. Because the Commissarius is going to go back to his normal movement.
We should have burned these weeds.
Come on, step into the
They
weeds.
shall not go unanswered.
Come on.
My hands shall stay calm.
Oh my
in the
god,
face
you
of
are
evil.
so fucking slow.
Move like water. The heart.
Get down, get down, get down. Shit.
You are hiding in the precious time.
Ah, bloody hell. Yeah, that could totally have worked if that acolyte hadn't waited for fucking ever. Shoot.
Do you have a pinch of ash for me?
Alright. So I'm going to wait for this guy to come back down, because apparently it's going to take a solid, like a full calendar year for this dude to join us. I'm also going to come up with a second part to the plan while I'm waiting.
I've had the most interesting epiphany.
Toya.
Later, perhaps.
Magatta.
Who dares
Not
disturb me? Who bothers a commissarius?
At your service.
Abandons their post.
All right.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay. Oh, it just straight doesn't work. The acolyte becomes a commissarius for the duration of the conversation. That's something.
Move like water.
Racket.
Okay, you can do it just from the edge of the bushes.
What horrors lie hidden in the brush?
A refined
I don't know, maybe you should enter
Own
the
my
brush.
senses. My hands shall stay calm in the face of evil.
Okay.
What's in it for me?
I have a different plan. I was thinking we could just kill this guy too, but this guy is so... He is so fast on his patrol route that I think what we need to do actually is run Afia over here. There we go. All right. Just to buy us time to let the body fall.
preparation is
Now that we've done that,
on my way.
The impertinence.
Hello? I'm waiting.
what could the possible outcomes of this, like, what is it you think is going to happen?
Opportunity call.
Your sacred duty.
I like it already.
Come on.
Death is not defeat.
I shall report this. You hear?
Go back to your normal patrol route. You big fucking baby.
Taking a break, are we?
At your command.
Okay.
I cannot lose. That sounds
We'll hear of this.
Okay, now he's actually patrolling backward.
the taste of a heavy customer.
It's so hard to tell with these enemies, like, you know, when they're returning to their route, what they're going to do when they get there. We've had that. We've been bitten badly by that on a couple of occasions. Okay, so she can climb a ladder. A ladder's fine. So I can get both of the commissarii with the shot without alerting that acolyte. There are points in the prognosticar's movement where they do see all the way down here. So that's a little inconvenient.
No second thoughts.
But it is just line division. So actually, the better way to do this might be to have a Fia up here in a place where she can quick blink strike this guy, just get him into the fallen state relatively quickly.
I'm honing in. Through the below. Always move forward.
Okay, so she's got her shot. This guy has line division down the stairs a little bit, but never more than line division. So yeah, even if she was in the part of his cone that he can see. Okay. So we're waiting for the prognosticar's movement to line up with this guy's movement.
Nothing to hide.
This is our most optimal moment, so of course this guy's outside the circle.
Teresa, ready to serve.
It's been a while.
Yeah, no, that sucked shit. That was a bad cycle. Let's let's let that wrap around one more time. The guy was stopped at the end of his patrol for literally the entire time that the prognosticar was looking away. Oh, are they gonna line up like that again?
Marley.
Sorry, let me do this. Let me save us inside shadow mode. I think he's past the point. I think he's gonna stand here and then he's gonna turn to his right. So I think it's okay to take the shot now. And this part is just Toya runs the whole... Nope. Nope, apparently he is still able to see.
Another round in the circus.
So I think the plan is still the same. But we just have to wait.
I like that. I'll see you around, friend.
Focus, Toya. This is not your kitchen.
Meditation
The
is
verdict
the
is
key.
clear.
Straight to the point.
Let's get
Is
a
the
better
battlefield.
Want to get everybody... I called a little audible there because I thought the stun guy was going to stay stunned, but I wasn't sure that
Don't act like
Toya's noise wasn't going to alert him.
Dicho y hecho.
Okay, we got there eventually.
I know.
A record of the past.
Oh, he notices that the light is out. That's really interesting. Okay.
Opportunity calls.
This is gonna alert the commissarius. So you gotta get moving, buddy.
The iron burns.
Balanced to perfection.
are upon us.
Okay. Take that dude then. And you just get here and wait.
What's in Objective complete.
Oh, thank you. His constant berating was starting to severely strain my nerves. Here, I'll open this hatch for you. It will lead you to the place you desire.
Oh!
Are you sure this hatch leads anywhere?
Why wouldn't it? It's a hatch. Really, the youth of these days.
Yep, okay. Lighthouse Keeper's got me there.
My blade is ready.
Alright, we need to do that. This is off cooldown. Alright.
My body is too burned.
Huh, he just
At your service.
suddenly died. That's interesting.
Consider it done.
The cursed wretch.
Nope. Okay.
Back to greener pastures, eh, Marley?
I remember.
Let's get a better view.
Opportunity calls.
Okay.
What's in it for me?
Really wasn't expecting that to... Like, she objectively is not visible there. But whatever.
Cursed attack!
What do we have here?
That should do the trick.
Oh, thank you. His constant berating was starting to severely strain my nerves. Here, I'll open this hatch for you. It will lead you to the place you desire.
Are you sure this hatch leads anywhere?
Why wouldn't it? It's a hatch. Really, the youth of these days.
Okay, that was a little cleaner. It was still messy, but it was cleaner.
I stand ready.
Yeah, I didn't even mean to turn this. I'm not sure when this lantern got turned off, but it turns out to have been a very helpful thing. So this acolyte is probably blinkable, potentially
There's
blinkable.
no distance. I like it.
Ooh, maybe I can't quite.
Unshackle.
All right. Would I alert anybody if I did that?
There's no distance.
Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I think we could just do this. She'll climb up and then immediately
I'll be there
snap him.
Ready to serve.
I've
Your
seen
soul
it
is
happen.
free. Enjoy.
Okay,
What do we have
let's find out.
That's how it's done.
This is not a common hatch.
A feast.
I guess
for
everybody in?
Is at hand.
At your service.
Yeah, that did in fact work.
Straight to the point. That should do the trick. Let's get out of here before the lighthouse has more surprises for us. My soul is razor sharp.
Okay, that was a total accident.
I like these.
Through the place. I'm always prepared.
Through the below we go.
Yeah, not at all what I was expecting to happen. That made that mission really, really short. Extremely doable. Okay, visit all of the highest points of all the islands. That's a cool one. Do not cross any bridges. Huh, kill a prognosticar before entering the lighthouse. How else would you do it? I guess that particular prognosticar is not necessarily one that you need to... Weird. Anyway, accidentally stumbling on exactly the right magical answer to our problems means we have plenty of time for waking somebody up here. So who's it going to be? I mean, it should be the guy who can take over people's minds, right?
No second thoughts, eh?
Because that's got to be a fun ability to play with. And again, the dude with the rad golden skull somehow ends up going last. Which really speaks to the character designs of this game.
It's so bright here. You gentlewoman, kindly blow out the candles, if you will.
Candles? You mean the sun?
Upon my revival, I was immediately confronted with a somewhat dim individual who thought it possible to quench the light of the sun.
Those must be your famous memoirs you're composing. Pinkus van Breswald, quartermaster of this cursed voyage.
Ah, so you do know a little about what is what. Then who are you, if not a severely neglectful steward?
A Thea Monicato, navigator and advisor on this eventful treasure hunt.
A navigator, huh? I wasn't even aware we needed one.
To this day, I'm still unsure what benefits you bring to the table yourself, Quartermaster. Would you like to show us at the training deck?
Ha! I will not deny anyone a demonstration of my brilliance.
Yeah, I'm really curious how this plays out. So they've done a good job of, like, obviously separating the enemies into different types who have certain powers that we are now familiar with. But I wonder if we will get access to, you know, more or less everything they can do, which would seem to make, like, taking over a prognosticar awfully powerful. Although I guess at the point where you can take the prognosticar over, yeah, maybe it wouldn't be a big deal. Thank you, Pinkus. He's got nothing but faith in me, obviously. Pinkus can take control of an enemy's mind. He will slip into their body, which allows him to move undetected through hostile areas within a limited range. Okay.
That won't be a challenge.
So when he does this,
without you, Marley? Oh, good. Venerable buffet ready for me. Let us sample these imagined souls.
converse sophisticatedly. So we have this, like, tether, right? I probably should have read this. Hold on. Let's read it with our zombie body. Okay. Peruse mind. So this stuff is still... okay. Cannot climb ivies, cannot swim. Pinkus is not able to take control of stronger foes until he receives his upgrade. However, as long as he stays hidden inside someone else's mind, he can slip past tougher enemies like prognosticars. Well, it would seem that his upgrade would be a high-value one then. When Pinkus is controlling someone, his range of movement is limited. You can use Peruse Mind again on another target to swap bodies, giving you a new range of movement. Ah. This is a hostile action and will raise alarm if seen by other guards. That makes sense. These guys seem very concerned about, you know, spiritual wholeness and people doing occult whatevers. So what happens to the old guy? He becomes tied up. That's weird. Okay. Excuse me, sir. Very important business to attend to. Converse allows him to talk to other guards and distract them for a short while.
Now, who'd be it's you again. Do you not remember me? We conducted our 311th right
Let's
of
get
patrol
you somewhere
together.
else.
I thought it was odd that we suddenly got an achievement for Ifia, but yeah, I see what happened. Alright, let's hope I didn't need that body. I did want to see what it was like to stab somebody in the thing. Alright, in order to proceed, Pinkus needs to leave the body by using Leave Mind. So am I just like walled at the edge of my movement? I am, okay.
Let me do what I do best. Talk. A ghostly pleasure.
Alright, and it just drops them already tied up. That's pretty handy.
Certainly not.
I was wondering if it would like snap us back at the edge, but it does just let you get out wherever you want. This is a very powerful ability, even without the upgrade. Okay, you can still interact with other things. Keep in mind that some interactions will be suspicious, like the thing we're about to do.
Tasting wine. I must say, Marley, your interpretation of the inside of a zealot's mind is rather dull.
I'll take your feedback under consideration, Quartermaster.
A new chapter in my memoirs.
Oh, Pinkus can't attack with his own body. I just realized. If an alarm is triggered while Pinkus is inside a guard, he will temporarily lose control over that guard. Okay, but it doesn't eject me. Interesting.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Okay, that's interesting.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
So out of curiosity, just kind of looking around for a potential golden skeleton. Maybe in another one of the trials.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. The burdens of nobility.
Alright. That's a mighty powerful ability.
I like the taste of it.
You like the taste of the door? Or... He does have a gun, though. You know, a ghost pistol.
Good. My tobacco.
Pinkus can throw a coin to distract guards. Guards that hear the coin will turn around and look for the source of the noise. One of the most powerful abilities in stealth video games. We all know this. There is almost nothing that is as unreasonably powerful as owning a single coin.
A single coin would not attract the ear of nobility. The zealots, on the other hand, noise. Inquisition steel.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just scoop this guy up too. Give ourselves more room to roam. Pinkus can also use his coin when he's in control of a guard. Simply swap between converse. Okay. Interesting.
Curious.
They stay turned around for quite some time. no, they'll hear
What
that.
noise?
They would hear either of those moves, actually. Can I make it to the ladder?
These coins better not be from our treasury, Quartermaster.
Alas, the handling of our finances is one of my many responsibilities. Rest assured, most of my expenses are above board.
That's a golden skeleton. How would I...
I will draw their last breath.
Because I'm not allowed to fire the guards' guns.
Nothing
Curious.
I can't afford.
Very curious. Okay. The coin is cool. It's not nearly as cool as the other thing, but it is useful.
I have to get a new coat anyway.
Alright, this is just going to be the same challenge text as always. Sure. It's just a lantern floating. Okay.
Smoking right.
So who's got my key? That Commissarius,
My soul tired.
who seems
It is
extremely
well past
available.
lunchtime now. Let us finish these trifling tests and quickly.
Does this guy have vision? He does. So we will, at the very least, have to coin
I
him.
need new scenery.
Okay. What is my plan here? We could certainly just climb up. Oh, the guards can't jump across though, can they? Can I take over these guys? I know they said more powerful foes are not available, but it is a Commissarius. Yep, I guess a Commissarius is a more powerful foes. That's fine. Oh, you know what? I could have shot that golden skeleton with my right of attack. Other guards will find you suspicious for a while after this. Also note, Pinkus does not know how to reload the rifle. But one rifle shot per body that we steal is still very good.
Do you have water for me?
Calcula! Rectifica! The maiden's judgment awaits, creature!
It's just gonna have to keep awaiting. Okay.
Nothing I can't afford.
He does seem totally bananas. So we have a prognosticar here who walks into a cannonable position.
A bit of change. That won't be a challenge.
What? What? This strange tugging. Can you sense it?
So I'm assuming we will not be able to turn the Commissarius very much with the coin, right? An attempted coin throw will just have him
Likely a poor
to look back almost immediately. Yeah. Okay, but we are going to have a moment here where he is conversing.
Your memories are much appreciated.
Your fate. Abomination! Would you hear it?
Okay. Problems basically solved. Now we just wait and feel sad about not having killed that golden skeleton. I wonder if it'd be worth going back for it. I wonder if there is like a secret related to the execution of the golden skeletons. Because it's weird, right? It's weird that they exist in the first place.
Enough.
It's true. Something's amiss. Alright, well, that was fun. Let's go get my key. Sorry, you don't have the key.
This
There we go.
is not the kind of labor suited for a von Presswald. I like the taste of it.
This is very dignified.
The new chapter in my memoirs.
I'm just gonna go do it. Oh, it won't let me do it. Okay, so it probably doesn't matter then if you can't even go back into the doors afterward.
Your value is proven, Quartermaster. Now, return to your quarters and do whatever it is you do there.
Master them, obviously. All right, we're definitely gonna wake up the golden jeweled skull guy before we do anything else. So the Marley doesn't have anything else super pressing as far as like storyline dialogue, but you know, we should probably do a little bit of bantering here. The one that is me. Let's get a sense of von Presswald's whole deal.
It is with great indignation that I, Pinkus von Presswald, report back for duty.
Quartermaster, I presume the books are going to be back in order soon.
Ah, Marley, must I get back to the drudgeries of everyday work already? I have eternity to get to these books you're so readily teasing me with.
The captain assigned you to the task. If you're unwilling, the skeletons can always use another hand.
Don't we have enough hands already? How many are there, anyway?
An excellent question. Perhaps if you kept the books, we'd have an answer to it.
Oh.
Quartermaster?
Apologies, Marley. My mind must have drifted off momentarily. What were you saying?
The books. Please have a look at them.
Ah, yes, surely. And such books they will be. Generations will revel in these writings, and they'll all know our tale. Let me get right to it.
I like the open contempt that she shows for him.
The new chapter in my memoir.
We got a little bit of time left here.
You picked the right bone.
Let's pursue John Mercury's quest a little bit further.
Aye, Toya.
You found the turtle pasture I had.
I did. Thanks very much for the heads up.
I admit I did not expect you to get past Estelle.
Now, in regards to that last starfish of yours,
John, how many times have we played cards?
I think we're getting close to 500 dozen times.
5,978 times to be precise. Now, how often have you won?
Well, there was this one time where it was arguably still undecided.
You mean when Gael picked me up during the game and shot me into the sea? And while I still don't know how you managed to bribe her, I think I was back in the lead again. Until she, of course, returned and threw the entire table overboard.
So you agree that that game is still technically not finished?
If that's the conclusion you choose to draw from this, so be it. Let's play.
All right, let me just prepare a couple of things.
Prepare as you will. Meet me at the table when you're ready.
It does feel like starfish should not be this rare.
I really need to win this time. Of course I've got a chance. There's just something I need to grab before playing. I've stored it in the below.
Okay, what?
My power lies below.
I don't even know what table we're talking about here.
A couple of aces. I wonder how Toya is going to play against this. Now you're turning all nighty on me, Rage. We've robbed and plundered plenty of Inquisition bases in our time, and you've never lost a scale over it. What do you mean those were all fair fights? We're immortal and all they have is funny-looking hats and masks. I knew you'd come around. Can I count on your assistance, then? Good fish. Let's get back to Toya, then. Deaths have released me. All right, Toya. We're ready.
We? I was under the impression that I'm just facing you.
Just a manner of speech. Let's do this.
I'm dealing.
Nothing against that.
I'll bet 3 shells.
Let me go ahead and double that.
I'm out.
Much obliged to you.
Next hand.
We're all in.
Me too.
Ha! I got aces.
Aces again, hmm?
Yeah, looks like luck favors the fortunate, if that's how the saying goes.
It seems so, as I'm the one with 3 aces.
Damn it, Toyer! That was all I had. How do you keep beating me?
Well, the little scam you ran with Reginald didn't help your chances.
It didn't?
See, whenever Sir Reginald hands you those aces, you always bet everything, certain that you are going to win. Once your strategy became obvious, it was easily exploitable. Playing cards is war. You can't just win by focusing on one battle. You have to keep the entire conflict in mind.
Ah, but as long as you're my crewmate, I don't have to worry about such things. You'll keep an eye on the strategy, and I'll keep on rushing in, if that's all right with you.
It is, of course, old friend. Now, come back to me in a while. I will have the intestines ready for you.
Well, that was easy enough. All right, and I guess from there, there's not really anything to do except to take on the next mission. So I suppose this will be where we call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, we are on our way to awakening the final crew member, and we are definitely going to steal a whole bunch of mines, which I'm very excited about. There are going to be so many Inquisition guys shot with Inquisition rifles on this next mission. So come back for that, and we'll see you then.